Hey faces, how are you? Dudes, there is a secret Easter egg in the game that apparently nobody's talking about. No, at least one of our members was the first person to show us this, and it's actually a thing. We went out this morning on stream looking for it, and we found it actually quite quickly. It is supposed to be very rare, but on screen right now you will see a Dynamax raid, and in the bottom, or at the bottom of the raid, you can see a tiny little Dreppy. That's what he's called. Now he's spawning there, okay? However, if you click into the raid, you'll see down the bottom left-hand corner that there is an encounter opportunity. So you can encounter it there. If you encounter it there, you can see that it's a little Dynamax encounter. Now it's not a Dynamax Pokemon, this is important to point out, but it is there. You can catch it, and there's normally a couple of rare spawns there. Dreppy is quite a rare spawn, but also any Dynamax spawn in the Dynamax raids can also spawn there, and I think a couple in the wild. But so far it's been the Dynamax ones in the raid and Dreppy that have been seen. So when you're outside and you're doing your Dynamax raid, do look out for this little feature because it is quite cool. Now we have something huge to get into, so don't go anywhere, because I'm going to try something that I've never tried before today and see if it works. So here we are at the start of G-Bird Place. This is normally a spot right here where we'd see a Galarian bird. We're going to start our Galarian adventure from here, and we're going to try and find a Galarian bird. Now so far this season we've already seen two Galarian birds. We've seen Galarian Articuno, we've seen Galarian Zapdos. Saw that band was coming to find me, but now we're going to pop it here because there are two more spots that I've noticed on stream that I can get to closer if I pop from here, which means we have more outs of seeing a G-bird. So if Zapdos is going to spawn, it's going to spawn right now. Let's see what our first spawn is as we're walking along, and it's not a Galarian bird. That would have been actually a kind of annoying because it seems that there's a lot of Pokemon around. It would have been quite difficult to spot this one. So let's see if this route is still fire. Something else I wanted to get out of the way as we're going was the Galar calling, so hopefully we get like a good decent spawn here, maybe a Shundo. That'd be absolutely sick, dude. I'm still waiting on my Shundo. I was quite gutted the last day. Oh, not shiny. I don't think it's a Hundo, I think it's 4 something, so robbed again by the game, but hopefully we catch this quite quickly because we are in a spot where a Galarian bird can spawn. So let's have a look down. What do we got? Oh, Willow's back there as well. Not any good at Paris. I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds there as we're going by, because again, this is a place where this is literally the spot where we caught Galarian Articuno Lydia for the first time. So this is a big spot right here. This is a big spot. We'll just wait for that next spawn. It's a Zubat. Okay, let's get into Willow, see what he wants us to do. Hopefully something cool. Willow, nobody listens to you, bro. I'm sorry. We love you, but change your clothes. That's it. Oh no, we gotta scroll down to the bottom. That's the new thing. Okay, catch 88 Pokemon, earn this amount of XP, and earn this amount of Stardust. That seems pretty easy. Wish I'd done this on stream because we did catch like a phenomenal Pokemon already. And boom, here we go, faces. The theory literally worked. Zapdos is right here. 539. I was thinking to myself, would it be better to start in the place where I see most spawns? And obviously this has been it. So we are on Zapdos right now, and we're gonna try and obviously catch it. Absolutely fire, insane. And we still have time for the other spots that we've noticed on stream where we're seeing Galarian birds if we are unsuccessful in catching it. So I'm gonna try and catch this one go together. Whoom. Excellent throw, dudes, while holding the camera as well. Couldn't be more perfect than it is. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, that is an absolute W. 3 birds since the Galar region started, and we still have 10 minutes on the incense. I'm pretty happy, dudes. I'm pretty happy. We've shown you the secret. We've shown you that the Galarian bird works, okay? So what is the trick? Nexon, what is the trick to catching a Galarian bird? It's so simple, dude, but it's also not very simple. I'm gonna make a whole video on this again, but let's just briefly go into it. Find a route, okay, that you've seen Galarian birds on. I think I've overly tested that this route that I use, I've seen Galarian birds on. They spawn in similar spots. Second, that's the hardest thing to do. Second, continue to do that route. In 30 days, okay, you will see at least 10 Galarian birds. You might go, what, 10 in 30 days, bro? 10 in 30 days is huge, man. There's people who go 6 months. Someone commented me saying they hadn't seen one in 17 months. So this is big. This is what you gotta do. You gotta get out and do it. And once you find it, that's it. You will see Galarian birds. You won't see them all the time. It's a 15-minute instance that I'm doing. I haven't used any Origin Palkia, Origin Dialga. That's it. I just know that this route, our route, has Galarian birds on it. Find a route with Galarian birds. How do I do that next then? Easy. Get out and try different routes at different times. Actually, the time doesn't even matter. Just get out and try different routes. When you see a Galarian bird, mark that spot. Somewhere between there, you're going to see one again. Try that route again. Try that route for like 7 days. I guarantee you'll see one. Dude, I thought we have a Moltres. Coming down here, if we can make this corner on our 15-minute daily incense, there is another spot. Just last night, we saw Articuno. Watch it to enjoy. Oh my God, Articuno. Whoa! G-Bird Place, dudes. G-Bird Place, same route, all the time. What's up? Everyone doubts me. Well, not everyone, to be honest. There's a fair few people that, you know, they get it. They understand. You find a route, same route all the time. Articuno in the house, dudes. Let's go. So we're gonna try hit that spot. This was one of the reasons of doing this today. Can I get more spots where we see Galarian birds into the route? Because if I can, ergo, I'm gonna see more birds. I'm gonna have more chance of catching them. And why am I doing this? I'm gonna tell you, because there is a huge reason why. The reason I'm trying to do this is because I think we all know that the shiny Galarian birds are more than likely going to be released within the next 6 months, okay? That's my prediction. So I want to find a place that has the best chance of finding Galarian birds, ergo getting a Galarian shiny bird. And so now that I know that I have a route where the Galarian birds are spawning, I want to maximize seeing Galarian birds so that I can be one of the first in the world to catch a shiny Galarian bird. So that means you at home listening, you have time to do this. You have time to find a route. You have time to find the birds. Now you might not catch them, but that's okay, because the shinies are gonna come. And that's gonna be huge. That is gonna be absolutely huge. So get out and start working on those routes. Start finding those birds. I recommend doing like the same route twice every day. It doesn't work, you don't see a bird, change the route. Now I don't mean the in-game route. I just mean like a route that I'm walking on right now. This is a route. A route is a place where you go from A to B while the incense is on. What's this? What is it? Okay. I saw like a bit of red there. I was like, what? There's one more thing that we got to talk about before we go. Last thing I want to talk about before you go is transparency. I started doing this challenge. There will be a video out October 3rd, okay? From the day the Galar event begun, which is the 3rd of September. It is now Friday the 13th. Which means 10 days have passed in this event. And in the last 10 days, using the route that I've always said, if you can find a Galarian bird on, that's where they will appear, I have seen 4 Galarian birds. That's insane, dudes. So anyone out there who's like, nah, dude, you know, this is confirmation bias, or this is, I honestly, like from the bottom of my heart, I don't mind, because it's working for me. And it has continued to work for me. And anytime that I say it in a video and I get really good comments that it's worked for people, they've found a spot, they've redone the spot, they've started to see more Galarian birds, they've actually benefited. And then other people who are, I guess, lazy have not benefited. This works. If you find a spot with Galarian birds on it and you can hone in on those spots that they spawn at, you will see them. Will you see them every day? No. In 10 days, I've seen 4. But that's insane. And who knows how many more we're gonna see. We're gonna know in the October video how many we get in total, but this is just a short little clip of what it's like. And dudes, I went out today, I didn't know if I was gonna see a bird, but I had high hopes and a high percentage, because I was like, I'm in the G-bird spot. I'm going around where I told you I'm gonna see Zapdos. Who pops up? Who pops up? I didn't plan it. The idea of the video was to start with the secret tip that's going around at the moment with the dynamic raids and these secret spawns. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them into the video that I'm making at the moment. Let's see if it comes off here. And here we are. Anyway, dudes, if you wanna see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. Definitely comment below your experience and let me know how you're doing. And I appreciate you so much. Peace.